Hi everybody, it's me again. I just wanted to come to you because there's a couple of things I forgot to talk about in the last video, and a couple of really important things actually because of the news that we got that Vice President Pence had brought basically a new health care plan to the floor for review. And to be honest, it's no better than the last attempt at this. I found a link, it's really quick. I think it's only about a couple of minutes that that will explain exactly what we're looking at, and then I can go into the details of how it's going to affect us. So let's listen up really quick.
White House officials presented an offer to the conservative House Freedom Caucus on Monday night as they seek to revive the Obamacare replacement bill. Vice President Mike Pence and other White House officials presented an idea to the Freedom Caucus meeting to allow states to choose to apply for waivers to repeal two Obamacare regulations that conservatives argue are driving up premiums. Those two regulations detail Obamacare's essential health benefits, which mandate which health services insurers must cover, and community rating, which prevents insurers from charging sick people higher premiums. Freedom Caucus members expressed openness to the proposal, but cautioned that they need to review the legislative text, which they hoped would be available within the next 24 hours.
Okay, so this is kind of what we're heading up against right now. This proposed bill is being held up at the moment due to the text of it, so they're trying to make sure that it's not in, oh sorry, hold on one second, that it's not in a gray area in the verbiage, which, let's admit it, every act like this has a lot of gray area, but I put a list in the link below for all of our representatives in California to get in contact with. When they're talking about these two essential basically stipulations of Obamacare, they're talking about the fact that all of our insurance companies are mandated to be able to provide ABA and outside therapies to our children. And basically what this is saying is that they're going to toss that, they want to propose a bill that would toss that back to the states so they could either say, hey, we want to be involved, or no, we're getting rid of it. And the other is not jacking up the prices for people with pre-existing conditions. I mean, we're talking communicable diseases, autism. Obamacare protected us from that. So in the fight, like we always are, call your representatives, email. I put the links down below, and you can find out who you can contact to be able to give your voice. I mean, it might not seem like a lot sending a phone call or an email, but we at least have to try. So I wanted to let you guys know what was going on in that arena. I also wanted to try and talk to you about plans for the community, and Stephanie, my partner in crime, is helping me out with this as well. Eric the Awesome is her blog on Facebook, and it is beautiful. We're trying to figure out, and we need your help in figuring out what exactly you need in our community. I'm going to put some local businesses and some corporations on blast here to try and see if we can get some help. But I know that there is no swim class for our babies at this point in our county, and we all know that with the tremendous fear of eloping and the water, it's a terrifying fear to have our children not be able to know how to swim. So I'm calling out to all swim instructors out there, any lifeguards, community pools that would like to participate. We would love to get our children in the pool and teach them how to swim, but we need your help. So Riviera Country Club, Buckingham, I don't know if they have a pool. I don't think that they do. But I know there's two pools in the Riviera, one in Lakeport. I don't know what has to be offered in Clear Lake, but calling anybody that can help. If you're a lifeguard, if you're a swim instructor, please let me know so we can figure out some way to be able to get our babies together and figure out some sort of maybe group swim lesson. I'm also going to be contacting Walmart in Clear Lake. At this point, A big fear sometimes for caregivers, mommies, and daddies is going out into the store and school shopping, um, getting our babies in stores and having the parents feel comfortable and taking their kids to change in and out of clothes, which can be a sensory problem. Um, so I'm going to be going down to Clear Lake, and I'll let you guys know what I hear and see if we can plan an event to where we can all get together and go in there as a team and get it done and feel a little bit more comfortable in our community. I also wanted to put it out there for, I know a lot of our babies love trucks and cars and wheels and all that great stuff, so I'm putting out a shout out to Ukiah Speedway and Lakeport Speedway to see if there's a day that you would like to devote to our babies. Whether or not that be a small portion of the day where we can come in as families and take a look at the cars and let our children look at them and kind of get fascinated by them. I think that would be wonderful. So please let me know if you're interested. I will also be getting in contact with the local grocery outlets to see if there's time that they would like to be able to donate so that we can get together again as families and go into the supermarket stress-free and shop a little bit and teach our kids what the baskets are like and be able to have a comforting environment, because I know when I first started going to the grocery store was a big deal. I mean, it was the sensory of the lights, it was all the people, it was the basket itself. So if we can have a day, maybe an hour, hour and a half out of the day where we can all come in and shop and have that group togetherness that, hey, stemming's okay, if there's a meltdown, that's okay. We all are there as a group. I'm also going to be, Stephanie and I are also going to be planning a get together at one of the local parks. We're thinking the Upper Lake Park, because it's fenced in, where we're going to have a bunch of activities and hoping that a lot of families show up. We'll release the date soon. That's still in the works right now. And I want any ideas from you guys. I mean, do we need more of the Spectrum days at the cinema? Do we need, anything that you think would, I mean, the cool part about it too is that there's a place down, Stephanie told me about this one, down in Lower Lake, a pottery shop. Can we get an art day together? Would that pottery shop like to be able to sponsor some time, an hour or two, for our kids to be able to come in and do some art projects or clay molding or something to be able to open up those little fingers and minds. So again, put you guys out on shout, get in contact with me, message me above, comment below, and but I'll be in contact anyways, okay? So I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and potty training to come. So I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.